The history of unpunished violence against our people clearly indicates that we must be prepared. As Americans, we will not give up a single right guaranteed under the Constitution.
It's the Jetblack Daily Show. It's the Jetblack Daily Show. It's the Jetblack Daily Show. It's the Jetblack. Ooh. It's the Jetblack. Ooh. It's the Jetblack Daily Show.
Good morning, wherever you are in the world today. Good evening, whether you are on a train, on a plane. We're hoping that you are making your day great and you're being great. This is the Jetblack Daily Show. I am Carl Ross Sr.
And it's your boy, Corey Legucci Graves, on the Jetblack Daily Show as we continue on and carry the legacy of Mr. Aaron T. Jones.
Yes, sir. Well, our motto is each one, reach one, teach one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Corey, what's happening with you, my brother?
Hey,
how you be today, man?
I am blessed, huh? You know what
I
I
know
mean?
that's right. I know that's right.
Anytime we get on this platform right here,
I know, right?
we ready. Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready.
Come on with
so
it, my
we here.
brother.
I'm blessed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Humbled.
All day
and
day.
It's all Jet Black.
Yeah, all Jet Black. Listen, hit that hashtag Aaron T. Jones, hashtag Jet Black. And remember to visit the website, thejetblackempowerment.com. Visit that website and please subscribe and like our page.
And ring that damn bell
Ring
so you
that
can know
bell.
we got this shit popping.
Come on, ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ring that bell. So what's going on with you today, bro?
Hey, I'm blessed. About to hit you with some cool and surprising Black History facts. You
come
know how I do.
on with
Coming
it.
through with the cool and surprising Black History
It's
facts.
a black thing, baby.
You know what I mean? Cool
Yes,
in
sir.
the other side of the pillar.
Come-
You know how you do when you flip it over.
Come on
that
now.
thing be brick.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, let me hit you with it.
Come on with it.
In 1948, multi-talented actor, singer, and civil rights activist Paul Robeson was considered for the U.S. vice presidential spot on a Henry A. Wallace Progressive Party ticket. 1948.
1948.
We've been like that always since back then,
Always.
and before, actually.
Yes, sir.
Here go
always.
another fact
Come
for
on
you.
with it.
The king of pop,
Oh.
Michael Jackson.
Come on with it. I had to give you a little Michael Jackson.
Yeah, you did
Go
that.
ahead.
The king of pop, Michael Jackson, snagged several Guinness World Records,
Yes, he
including
did.
highest annual earnings as a pop star,
Yes, he did.
best-selling album for all time for his classic Thriller, and most Grammy Awards won in a year. He took home the 8-piece.
Yes, sir.
Incidentally, Beyonce holds that record for the ladies. She took home 6 in
All the
2010.
single ladies.
That Melanin Queen. Jay don't know what he's doing with it.
Well,
It seemed like it. But
well,
it seemed like
don't even comment
But here go
on it.
another fact for you.
Come on with it, bro.
Tice Davis. Did I say that right? Tice?
I
Is
think
it
you
TC?
did. Listen,
Tice?
remember to comment. Comment and let us know.
Please,
If
I'm
we
conscious.
said something wrong, don't hold it against
Please.
us, okay? Please don't. All right.
Tice Davis, a runway slave from Kentucky, was the inspiration for the first uses of the term Underground Railroad. When he swam across the Ohio River to freedom, his former owner assumed he drowned and told the local papers Davis had escaped. He must have traveled on an Underground Railroad. He actually made it alive and well. They said he swam.
Wow.
So he was Phelps. Both Phelps was Phelps.
Man,
Make a long story
man, he
short.
did some Special Forces Rangers
I'm
type
telling you,
thing.
and got away with
And
it.
got away with it. Gangster.
Here go another fact.
Come on, give
in
it to us.
1739, the Stono Rebellion in South Carolina became the largest slave revolt in colonial America. Some of the men who participated had been soldiers in Africa before being sold into slavery.
But we done had a hard
I'm
way.
telling you,
ain't
like, before they was turned into slavery, they had to go fight.
we? Man, what?
They
Come
had to
on
go
now.
fight.
Come on
Hit
with
you with
it.
a nothing. Uncle
Come on.
Tom's Cabin is a real place, so to speak.
Gotcha.
The home of Josiah Henderson, whose life is generally believed to have been an inspiration for the novel, has been restored and added to the National Register of the Historic Places in North Bangladesh. No, Bethesda. North Bethesda, Maryland.
Again, listen, if we pronounce something wrong.
And what did I even say just then?
I don't know. But
North Bethesda.
Okay, then.
Over there in Maryland.
Listen, chime in the comments.
Please.
Please, because we are butchering some words from time to time on here, all right? We are not perfect, okay?
Nobody is.
Jetblack. Go ahead, my brother.
All right, got you another one. At age 42, Satchel Paige became the oldest rookie to play Major League Baseball.
Come on.
And continued to play until he was 47.
Ooh, Satchel Paige, right?
Yeah, he was like that.
He was like that.
I ain't know me. I wouldn't know personally. But I seen a
wouldn't
couple
either.
highlights, you know what I mean?
Yeah, them old highlights,
You know what I
right?
mean?
Yeah. That's
I seen
gangster,
'em.
though. 47?
Yes, 47.
47.
He was an old head out there hitting that ball.
Yes, he was, man. I think he was a pitcher, too. Pitcher?
Yeah, he was a pitcher.
Okay,
yeah, Satchel Paige. Yes, sir, he was a pitcher.
Yes, sir. He was the truth. You want to hit him with another one?
You want one more?
I'll
give you
one
more. In 1967, Robert H. Lawrence Jr. became the first African-American to be trained as an astronaut. He unfortunately died in a plane crash during the flight training before he could be sent on his first space mission. 16 years later, Ewan Guy Bluford, if that's right, carried on Lawrence's legacy by becoming the first black man in space.
What?
Did I say that right? Bluford. Guy Bluford.
That Bluford.
That Bluford
that
guy.
Bluford, now you got
first
that right.
one in the space.
Oh, man.
First black.
That's dope.
It is right
That's
there.
dope. Man,
Took it out
listen,
of
this
space.
is our history, this is your history, and this is American history. You dig? All right. Let's make sure that we keep that. That's clear on that, all right?
Crystal.
Clear. And remember, it's Black History 365. All day
year long.
and day. Yes, sir. Man, thank you so much for them facts, man.
No, I appreciate you for giving me that alley-oop.
Yes, sir.
I got a dunker.
Each one, reach one,
Teach one.
We're continuing the legacy of Mr. Aaron T. Jones. Please visit the website, thejetblackempowerment.com. All right, visit that website and donate. It's all about the community, y'all. All about the community.
Uplift, inspire,
Yes, sir.
as well as empower.
I'm trying to tell you. So listen, I got a few things that I'm going to talk about on today. We're going to talk about on today. But I'll go ahead and start it off with us on today with the current updates. But before I start, you got anything else you want to talk about so far as sports is concerned?
Well,
What's your girl playing the WNBA, Candace?
Candace Parker. Yeah. She pretty too. I think she just got traded.
Yeah,
so
she
she
did.
on a new team, came from the
Chicago.
Yeah.
She going to Chicago.
Going to
back
Chicago
to her
Sky
hometown.
from LA, right?
Yeah.
LA Sparks.
She kind of like a trailblazer right now.
She always been a hooper.
Yes,
She doing her little
sir.
thing on ESPN Sports.
Come
Center,
on,
too.
she killing it, right?
She is, you know what I mean?
She killing
doing
that
an
analyst.
amazing job.
Yes, sir. So listen, we're going to talk about a hot topic. We got a few hot topics that we're going to talk about before we actually get into our topic, all right? So the current updates that we have right now, we're going to talk about President Biden's delivered his first foreign policy address. Now, this address, they probably already have aired this, and some of you may know about it. But look, this is for some people who don't know anything about it. Listen, you got to stay vigilant. You got to stay in tune and know what's happening within your government so it can benefit you, all right? So, first, we're going to talk about what is the purpose of a foreign policy. It is to use diplomacy. It is used to damn, bro.
Take your time. It is a tongue
twister, right?
Yes, sir. Take your time.
It is to use this diplomacy by talking or meeting and making agreements to solve international problems. Then attempts to keep problems from developing into conflicts that require military settlements. So in other words, we want to resolve some things. In other words, we're going to negotiate some stuff.
We got to talk about it.
We got to talk about it.
Before we hash it out.
Come on, man. Come on. And so for those of you who want to put it in a different perspective, imagine if it was a kingpin on a block and another kingpin on another block, right? And he want to take over. But they got to negotiate, right? So it can be peace in the streets, right?
Hopefully.
So let's look at the foreign policies as something like that, all right? The president almost always has the primary responsibility for shaping foreign policy, restore alliances, compete with China. He has to manage the rising of China together with reigning in Russia aggression. You talking about them two countries right there, right?
They tough.
They tough. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Listen, while China pushes for territory and influence is a long game, Russia may provoke a more short-term response. North Korea has more nukes.
Boom.
Boom. You know what I'm saying?
The real bombs.
The real bombs. Shortly after landing from his first summit with Kim Jong-un, Trump declared on Twitter, there is no longer a nuclear threat from North Korea.
Well, you know, he said a whole lot of shit on Twitter. You and me both know that.
That was scary,
I'm
right?
glad they banned him.
So listen, here's some of the stuff that he's going to do. Iran troubles the water ahead of talks. So Biden will have to deal with Iran. Iran has developed more uranium at high levels with more advanced filters than when he left the vice presidency. Its economy, however, is in a deep recession because of Trump's sanctions, with its economy contracting by 6.8% in 2019, according to the World Bank.
Recession.
So that uranium is what they use. We need that for power.
Yeah.
We need that for our electricity. So those are bargaining chips right there. It already said that they're in a deep recession. So
deep
you know,
recession.
In a deep recession. So what Biden gonna do? That's negotiate.
Yeah, got to make some shape.
Come on, let's
Some
make
gotta
this happen,
give.
right?
Some got to.
The next thing he addressed was addressing climate change and migration. Biden has made clear that addressing climate changes will be a top domestic and foreign policy, especially with the appointment of former Secretary of State John Kerry to a cabinet-level special envoy role. All right, we're going to keep it moving.
Let's keep it.
The next thing he talked about, ending America's wars without raising terror threat. That basically is among the first issues Biden will have to deal with is the U.S. military presence in Afghanistan and Iraq, where Trump has drawn troops down to just 2,500 in each country after nearly 2 decades of fighting.
2 decades.
Yeah. So it sounds like our president has quite a bit to deal with. He got a lot on his plate right now, bro.
A whole
as
lot.
He's taking over this new office. You know, he's part of this new cabinet, and they got to go in. They got to do some renegotiating. They gotta go in and make some peaceful agreements and say, hey, man, you know, I know what the current office said, but this is what we're saying.
Yeah, he definitely got a lot on his plate.
Oh, he got a lot on his plate, man.
Same way I do on Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Gotta have more than one plate, 2 plates and a bowl for the chicken.
Come on, and he ain't young. So he got a lot that he has to think about. So again, y'all, chime in. You know, we're not acting like we know everything it is to know about this, but we are engaged, and please engage with us.
Please, because I like to talk.
Yes, sir. Comment. Make your comments and talk back to us within the comments, all right? If it's something we missed or something we need to make corrections on, please feel free to do so.
Please let us know.
Yes, sir. Remember, this is about empowerment. Each one, reach one, teach one. And listen, hit that button. Hit that button and subscribe and like.
And ring that damn bell.
Ring that bell. Jetblack Network, all right? Make it do what it do and make it happen, all right? Now, next, we want to talk about some technical opportunities with the information technology service world. Information is derived from the Robert Half Technology 2020 Salary Guide. So basically what we're going to share with the folks out there is we're going to talk about these jobs within the IT world.
Yeah, a whole lot of them.
It's a whole lot of them, all right? We're going to talk about the cost of a 4-year university. Now listen, the four-year university, the pre-credit costs for an online computer programming bachelor's degree typically range from $350 to $480. Students should expect to pay between $42,000 and $60,000 in tuition.
After you pay the $350 and the $480 up front.
Up front.
Then you got to pay some on the back end.
Yes, sir. So think about that. But here's some good news about that. All right. Remember, this is the IT world. And so there's some other opportunities where you can go for 1 year. But now the cost on that might be a tad bit more. But they can compress all of that into one, and you can get right within a year and get that IT going on. You know what I'm saying?
Year.
In 1
Put
year.
4 into 1.
And that's right. So the information technology IT curriculum prepares graduates for employment in the technology sector as designers, testers, support technicians, systems administrators, etc. Listen, man, I give you a prime example. The younger generation today, we was just talking about it earlier. They're tech savvy. They're into the website. My son, he wants to get into coding, get into programming, basically. He want to be a computer programmer, but to create games. Man, I want to cultivate that.
Yeah.
So hopefully we have some other kids out there that listen, or parents that are listening. Hey, man, talk to your kids about these opportunities. You know, everybody may not go to school for 4 years.
Exactly. And the opportunities is definitely out here.
Yes, sir.
On all boards.
On all boards. Listen to this. You can go to school for 1 year. Listen, the information technology software development diploma, a type diploma, estimated tuition and fees. Listen, $2,000, $736. That gives you credit hours will be 36 to 37. Estimated completion time, 12 months. That's 1 year.
You can't beat that for a little under 3 bands.
Man, you
Can't beat that on.
Listen, skill programs are some of the most well-paid, keyword, well-paid technology professionals in today's market. Look at what we got going on around us on today. Computers is the way of the world. We got Zoom.
Yeah.
You got Facebook. I mean,
Instagram, TikTok, everything.
Periscope.
Everything.
I mean, you got everything out there,
everything
right?
Everything is smart.
Everything is, right? Skill programs are the most well-paid technology professionals in today's markets. Specialized skills such as mobile applications, development, or enterprise resource planning, that's ERP, experience can boost a programming salary even more. So listen, we got some great things here we're going to share with you guys on today. It's one thing to tell you about the opportunities for you to go back to school, but we also have some jobs here, and we also have the pay that comes along with the job. Listen, even if you did it for 5 years, man, you could set yourself up and start your own business.
Exactly, for the future.
It's all about empowerment, y'all, right? We want to see more Black folks in this technical world, as in this IT world, as we know it, all right? So if you are a programmer and hope to become one, check out the 8 positions, the highest programming salaries in our Robert Half Technology 2020 salary guide. You want to hit them with it?
You know I hit them with it.
All right, we're going to start out with number 1.
Let's get it. Mobile applications developer. These developers code, test, debug, document, and monitor mobile applications. They are in high demand, especially those with these skills.
Woo. Come on with them skills.
Objective-C for iOS or Java for Android. Graphic designer, user interface, experience working with the REST web service for integrating with cloud service. The salary midpoint for mobile applications developers is $146,500.
That's a nice salary.
That is. That's a nice bag right there.
And you're talking about 1 year. You could go to school for 1 year. Imagine you graduate from high school, you 18 in a year, you making more than your daddy made.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you're in that situation.
Yeah, it can be that simple.
We ain't all got to be ball players. There are other things that we can do out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir. Come on with it.
All right. 2, applications architect. An applications architect creates a plan for the technical implementation of a software project. As applications become more critical to businesses and more complex to build, demand for those professionals grow, and so does the programming salary. Midpoint compensation for application architect is $141,500. $750.
Listen, man, I hope y'all are listening to these salaries right now.
That's a
right?
bag. That's a bag right there. That's a
I'm
bag.
telling you something, you eating real good. You can get yourself going. You can buy you some land, buy your house, and start your business. I'm just saying, it's all about empowerment, baby. This is Jetblack Empowerment, the Jetblack Daily Show. Right on.
All right.
Come on with
3 is an ERP technical developer. ERP projects are some of the largest, most expensive and time-consuming projects that these companies can undertake. ERP technical developers play a key role in the success of an ERP project, as those are responsible for implementing and customizing ERP packages. According to the salary guide, ERP technical developers have a salary midpoint of $118,000.
Listen, young people, listen, right decision. Listen, it don't even have to be for young people. Listen, this is for anybody that's
all ages.
I'm trying to tell you, all ages. Listen, you can change your life with $118,000 a year.
It seems like everything over 100 on this little IT scale right here.
I'm trying to tell you.
That salary guide.
Yes, sir. That's why I felt like this right here, we had to implement this within the show so we can let everybody know, listen, this is about empowerment.
Exactly.
Excuse me. Come on with it, bro.
Right,
What else
4,
you got?
lead applications developer. A lead application developer is a technical leader and a mentor to the development team. This position often includes business leadership responsibilities, such as playing a part in hiring other developers and scheduling product delivery. In some teams, the lead applications developer is also the applications architect and vice versa. Soft skills such as communication and coaching are very important for this role.
Come on.
And let me tell you about that salary midpoint.
Come on, man. Give it to us.
For a lead application developer, $128,000 and $750. $750 on the internet, $128. $750.
You finna give him a little Mike Epps, ain't you?
45, 47.
Yes, sir.
All right, let me hit you with 5.
Come on, hit me with 5.
Business systems analyst. Business systems analysts assess how automated systems can solve complex business problems. With tech trends like the consumerization of IT and the increasing reliance on data, the demand of these professionals is on an increase. Increase.
Yes, sir.
With the salary midpoint now at $96,000.
Now listen, y'all. I want y'all to hear the ranges of each one of these jobs. Like it has gone from $100,000 and the lowest is $96,000.
Can't beat it.
Dude, you can make it. Listen, please visit the website, thejetblackempowerment.com. Hashtag Aaron T. Jones. Hashtag thejetblackempowerment, baby.
It's a movement.
It's a movement,
Here
baby.
come number 6.
Come on with it.
Cloud computing analyst. The analysts oversee cloud-related infrastructure, include applications, hardware, and software, and they ensure the integrity of cloud-migrated data and files. As subject matter experts, they are in charge of training staff and troubleshooting any technical issues that arise in the area.
Yes, sir.
Which means good communication skills is a must.
Is a must.
Is a must.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm going to tell you about that salary midpoint. Or that cloud computing analyst.
Come on, nephew. What is it?
$98,250.
I don't know about y'all, but I'll be hurrying up applying to ECPI real quick.
All of it is IT.
I'm trying to tell you.
All of these. This is a whole lot of money on this table.
I'm trying to tell you. ECPI, write that check.
I'm telling you. Number 7,
sir.
we
Come
got
on
the
with it.
CRM technical developer.
Yeah.
The CRM technical developer is responsible for overseeing the design, implementation, and operation of an organization customer relationship management system. These developers must have an understanding of different CRM systems, such as Salesforce, Oracle NetSuite, HubSpot, and Microsoft Dynamics 365.
Goodness,
Let me tell you about some of the required skills for this before I get to that midpoint on that bag.
Come on. Go ahead.
Required skills include a bachelor's degree in computer science, at least 1 year experience directly working. 1 year. Directly working with the CRM. 1 year,
y'all.
As well as programming experience with JavaScript, SQL, and C hashtag.
Good night.
Let's get to that bag.
Come on, talk about it.
Let's get to that bag.
Get it.
Midpoint programming salary for a CRM technical developer is $110,000. 110 with a 500 on it.
Come on now.
Everything over 100.
Everything
and that
over
96 won't fall.
Come on, man.
I'll take that 96 on the bottom.
I'll take that 96 too, brother. Let's
get it. Number 8.
Number 8.
Developer/programmer analyst. A critical part of any organization. The programmer analysts evaluate business application requirements for various functional areas of a company, including finance, manufacturing, marketing, as well as human resources.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Analysts write code, test, and debug software applications. Recommend system changes and enhancement, document software specifications, and train new systems users. Tell you one thing, they getting paid some money to do something.
Come on, man. Each one, reach one, teach one. Man, you can get on your computer right now. You can take classes at home for some of this stuff. Come on now, right now.
And let's talk about that bag.
Come on.
The salary midpoint for a developer/programmer analyst.
Come on, get to it.
Is $108,000. 108 with 500 on
Now listen, guys. I hope that this right here encourage somebody today. I know we're in a pandemic and everything, but computers run the world. It don't stop.
You just turned me up, huh?
Man, it's always evolving.
I'm about to blow the dust off mine. I still got the one with the big box on the backside of it. You know what I mean? I'm about to blow that off. I'm gonna get in now.
Yes,
100
sir.
racks.
Now listen. We have told everybody about the different jobs that are in the IT world and the opportunities and the salaries. Listen, man, we got some more stuff that we want to talk to you about because we have a guy that I wanted to bring to the table. I'm going to talk about this, and his name is Matt Patterson. This was actually written by Matt Patterson, by the Associated Press. Listen, the NFL and competition platform Skills announced an agreement Thursday to host a global game developer challenge with the goal of creating an NFL-themed mobile game that will chart the future of electronic sports competition. Now, if you know anything about Skills, I think it has something to do with, you know how people are online and they play solitaire?
Yeah.
This guy had this app, right? I think he also has a PBA, a deal with the PBA too, right? So I think this guy built an app. He got on with the PBA, but man, he just did like a huge deal. I didn't get a chance to see if anybody knows anything about this story that can kind of talk about what that salary was, the deal was, but I think it was a multi-million-dollar deal that he made with the NFL. Multi-million. I mean, that's the NFL,
with
man.
The league.
With the league, and it's called Skills. Now, with this platform that he's building for the NFL, developers can create any style of football game aside from an 11 versus 11 simulation because of the league's exclusive contract with EA Sports and Madden brand.
Exactly.
Mobile gaming continues to be an important platform to reach and engage new and existing fans. Listen, Rachel Hoagland, the NFL's VP of Gaming and Esports, said, "Our agreement with Skills provides access to a trusted platform and a highly engaged player base, making Skills an ideal partner long term. It's an effort by the NFL to greatly expand its reach in the lucrative mobile gaming community."
Long-term deal.
A long-term deal that he has made with the NFL. I ain't even mad at him.
That's a blessing.
That's a blessing.
That's a big bag for a long time.
Which leads me back to what you waiting on. Get online and try to apply for some of these jobs so you can start programming and coding.
You're on a computer anyway.
You're on a computer.
Sitting at home.
I'm trying to
you have nothing to do.
Create you an app that can change the world.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I just thought this would be beautiful to share. That we thought this would be beautiful to share. And listen, in order for any of this stuff to happen, let me tell you something, my people. You have to freaking fight for it.
You do.
Because ain't nobody gonna give you nothing in
no
this
handout.
world. You got to fight for it. And because of our brown and black skin, sometimes we got to fight just a little bit harder.
We always
and press
have.
a little bit harder so we can get what we need to get. You dig?
Always have.
So listen, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna give you my perspective on this, which I love to give my perspective on this. And again, please chime in and please subscribe and like our page. Subscribe and like our page, all right? And make comments. We want to hear from you.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. We
Listen
ain't
to
scared.
Gucci.
I'm trying
Ring
to
the
tell
damn
you,
bell.
we ain't scared. We ain't scared. So the title of this is Fight For It. I usually save my quotes for the end, but I wanted to talk to you today about fight and fighting for it. There's a real famous quote that we all have heard from the movie The Color Purple that was beautifully spoken and portrayed through the acting of Miss Oprah Winfrey. The quote was written by Alice Walker. All my life, I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my brothers. I had to fight my cousins and my uncles too. God, that's a lot of fighting.
Yeah,
bro.
that's a classic movie too.
It's a classic movie. That's close, and there's more to that. But I just wanted to say a little bit of it to allow you to go into the frame of mind of the character that Oprah Winfrey played in The Color Purple. When you listen to those words, there should be an emotion of anger that comes over you when you're ready to attack. She transported us to the point where we could picture her actually fighting her daddy, her brothers, her cousins, her uncles. For a moment, you could actually feel the anxiety of the distress that she felt in the time Alice Walker wrote the phrase.
Mm-hmm.
Let me begin by giving you the meaning of the word fight. It means to take part in a violent struggle involving the exchange of physical blows or the use of a weapon. As we think about the two types of fighting that I just shared with you, it basically talks about a physical fight. Someone will have to throw a blow, or you had to use a weapon to protect yourself. We all have been at fault at some point in our lives. And depending on how well and how hard you fought would determine on whether or not you were victorious. So in the same way that you have to fight in the physical to protect yourself, you have to fight emotionally to get what you want. In order to win a fight, either emotionally or spiritually, the strategy has to be different. When it comes to fighting physically, you also have to fight mentally. When it comes to fighting spiritually, well, that's another different fight. I believe the power of prayer because that's how I was raised. You don't always have to use your fist, but sometimes you have to get on your knees and have to pray a prayer to the Almighty Father in order to get the results that you need. Either way, you can't quit. You have to fight no matter how much it hurts. I know a lot about fighting. I found myself fighting much of my life, whether it was physical or whether it was emotional. Even today, I fight with depression and anxiety, still fighting for purpose in my place here on this earth. The battle never ends. Sometimes you just have to change up the way you do things and switch it on your opponent. By using these tactics in the battle, you possibly could win. We have to fight for what we believe in. Rosa Parks fought for us by sitting in the front of the bus. During the span of time, Malcolm X fought for us, Marcus Garvey, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Al Sharpton. It's communicated daily that Black Lives Matter and many other different types of groups that are helping us fight for the cause. But we in Black America know what fighting is. We have to fight for our voice. We've had to fight for our place in society. Those of us that have been incarcerated in jail, it's constantly a fight for people to believe that you're not the same person you used to be. So fighting is just an everyday part of life. No, you can't put your fist down. No, you can't tap out. The last thing you want to be is looked at as a loser. We're in the battle, and I'm fighting for this. Listen, God gave all of us purpose, but he didn't say it would be easy for us to get. You got to think. You must have strategy. You must be ready for battle. Proper planning, preparation will determine how you will fight this battle. It's good to sit quietly sometimes unless you can hear from God to get a perfect plan to win this battle in life. How to conquer all the things that we may be trying to conquer. You may be battling with some type of addiction. The way you fight for that is you have to go to your meetings. Those dealing with alcoholism. We know that's an AAA Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. In every facet of life, you've got to fight. A football player has a position on the field that he has to fight for. The fight may be in the gym from sun up to sundown, having a healthy diet, lifting weights, taking his or her body into muscle failure. Everything requires a fight. You may even have to fight for the relationship of your children, but not at the expense of even losing yourself. Because remember, you still have to keep you intact while still fighting for those relationships. Focus, remain vigilant. Pick up the book and read it. Educate yourself. Find out, how can I win this battle? Remember, God is your source. Everything else is a resource. So seek God's face and he'll get you on that resource.
Jesus. Won't he do it,
Won't he do it? Remember, it's all up to you. You can win the battle. But are you willing to fight? Are you willing to change up the way you fight? I don't know about you, but I want to be considered a champion. The one who didn't quit. The one who fought. Even through the pain, disappointment, and bad decisions that I've made or you have made in your life, I'm determined, and you should be determined. You should be determined too. I believe in you. You believe in yourself. Remember, fight for what's yours. It belongs to you. You're supposed to have it. Some things you have to fight for, and if you want it bad enough, you'll fight for it. Faith and fighting can go hand in hand if used properly. Win, win, win. Come on, Brother Corey. I know you got
Yeah, I got a whole lot of tips.
Yeah, give me a few tips, man, on this, man, because we are fighting.
Yeah, we is fighting.
You know, you got to fight for some stuff that you want.
That was a whole lot of information you just hit me right now.
Yes,
I was fighting not to fall the hell asleep. But since we here and I am up, I am Legucci from the Jetblack Daily
Legucci,
Show.
I ain't even mad at you.
I appreciate you.
It's all about each one, reach one, teach one.
Teach one.
I'm glad you
I
didn't
love every bit of everything you just said right there.
I love it.
And I'm going to hit you with something
Come
right
on
quick.
with it, nephew.
Some tips. Take initiative. In today's competitive career landscape, employers are looking for individuals who can bring fresh ideas to the table and take initiative, start new projects, pitch new solutions, and create new opportunities for the business. When he said fresh, I thought of myself.
Yeah, come on. I ain't mad at you.
But here we go. Be your own evaluator.
Shoulders off. Let me brush your shoulders off for you, bro.
Get in there. Another tip, be your own evaluator. One of the best ways to achieve career success is to keep assessing your performance. Start with setting short-term goals. When you're new to a job, create a detailed plan and achieve those goals.
Yeah.
All about making them steps.
All about making them, bro.
Another tip, be ready to learn.
Be ready.
To excel in your career, you have to be willing to learn.
Yes.
No matter what university you graduated from or what grades you had, professional life will be very different from college.
I like the way you said that, graduated.
Graduated.
Come on with it.
Show management that you're coachable.
Yeah.
Paying attention and always willing to learn new things. Another tip, anticipate needs.
Yeah.
To succeed in your new job and achieve career success, you will have to be well aware of what your manager needs. Stay a step ahead of your boss. You got to be ahead of the curve.
You got to be ahead of them,
You got to be ahead of
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Communicate well. We all know communication is key. Communication is key to employees and an organization's success.
Yes, sir.
The idea is proactively communicate and let them know when a task is done and move on to what needs to be done next.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Set goals to achieve.
Yes, sir.
Keep in mind that you're being paid to deliver on clearly defined goals that significantly impact the company's performance and overall mission and vision. This goal-oriented mindset will help you achieve career success no matter where you are on the corporate ladder.
Yeah, man.
That's a good one right here. Huh?
Come on.
Show, don't tell.
Show, don't tell.
He said real G's moving in silence like lasagna.
Yes,
Whatever
sir.
he said, I think I hit it, but here we go.
I think you did.
Show, don't tell.
Yeah.
The value of action is far greater than
Far greater.
that mere word.
Come on. Come on. I love that.
Show, don't tell.
Show, don't tell.
Better play the hand. Don't show it all.
Don't show it
you know,
all,
when playing
man.
Trump, you show
That's
that hand.
right.
I'm an offset. I'm going to know what to throw out.
Yes, sir.
Show, don't tell.
Don't show them. Don't show them.
Another one, gain trust.
Gain trust. Yeah, yeah.
This is one of the most important tips for success you need to ensure success when you start a new job. Think of it this way. The quicker you earn your boss trust, the sooner they'll have less to worry about, and hence more free time to focus on their attention on other pressing matters.
Yeah.
All you got to do is play your part, stay out the way.
That's all you got to do.
Another tip, create solutions. Be the solution provider. Not the problem creator.
Oh, man.
Great employers solve problems.
Yes, what's the solution? Are you the solution to the problem? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on with it.
Last but not least, be compassionate.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of love.
Ain't nothing wrong with
That's what the world need more anyway.
I'm
It's
trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you just a little bit more.
No matter your skin tone, what you do,
it
what
really
you go
does.
through.
That's right. That's right.
Love. Be compassionate.
Be compassionate.
Being a good
right.
employer requires compassion and understanding that your manager and fellow employees are doing their best.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can't. Hey, listen, man. Those are great tips, man. And listen, we never judge here at Jetblack.
No,
we
not at all.
want you to know that. Whatever your beliefs is, whatever your belief system is, there's no judgment zone here.
Because they believe what they believe, I'm going to believe what I believe.
Exactly.
And stand on it too.
Listen, this is all about empowering you to help you become a better you. Please go to their website and visit thejetblackenpowerment.com and donate and volunteer. Listen, we are looking for you to help us in this community of ours, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's all about.
I'm trying to tell you.
Uplift,
each one,
inspire, and empower.
Yes, sir. Each one, reach one.
Teach one.
Teach one. Like I said at the beginning, I always like to leave with a quote, even though I gave you one at the beginning. I'm still going to give you one at the end,
Ain't nothing wrong with doubling back. Add a little more seasoning on it.
That's right.
Add a little more seasoning on it.
That's right. Come on, sprinkle.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Don't nobody like stuff bland anyway.
No, they don't. They want a little seasoning.
Go to that restaurant, that macaroni and cheese. They got no salt and pepper.
Come on now.
Yeah, Miss.
That hurt you real bad.
Go ahead and
right?
hit them with one.
All right. So the quote says, better to fight for something than to live for nothing. Fight the good fight of faith and win. And that quote is unknown right now. I don't know who said that.
That was a good one, though.
That's a good one. Ain't win.
That's all we got to do.
At the end of the day, we just want to win. Listen, this is the Jetblack Daily Show. I am Carl Ross Sr.
And it's your boy, Corey Legucci Graves.
Please like and subscribe our page.
Ring that damn bell.
Peace, peace, peace.
Exactly. We have each other. Thank you. I mean, and that's above all. And that's above all. So again, while everybody in here was talking before earlier, and I know that some people may not have agreed with the next one, and the next one may not agree with the last one. However, we all need each other. We all need each other.
Talking about everything, controversies, everything going on in the world.
I'm trying to tell you, we're even going to start off with just breaking down the emotional part of the man, then all the way building you all the way up, so that you can become a whole man in society. That's what it's all about. Each one, reach one, teach one.
And there's definitely levels to this, so please lock in with us at the Jetblack Daily Show.
Transparency is necessary to get you the truth.
And communication is definitely key.
Right on, right on, right on. TheJetBlackEmpowerment.com.